Hello, everybody. How are you? And welcome to Ascended Masters. This is Jay Matta here, and I'm here with some very, very, very dear friends of ours. And you probably have already seen them on some shows that we've been doing on Spiritually Raw. But we have Pia Orleane and Cullen Smith here, and they're here to talk about their services, their magic inspiration that they've gotten from their source, and what they're going to be able to do to help you out in your journey called life. So without further ado, please join me in welcoming Pia and Cullen. How are you both?
Fantastic.
We're great. It's really nice to be back with you, Jay.
It's good to have you both here, and thank you for coming in, because you both have something super special, and this is what a lot of people are looking for. They're looking for that, they are looking for services, and you're going to talk about that in just a second, but they're looking for that aspect of blending the feminine and the masculine together. And you two have effectively done that and we interviewed you, and that was a fantastic interview. And I wanted really people to get a vibe for how you two do that together. So can you share about what it is that you're tapped into collectively, both of you, and then how you're able to benefit people in their journey right now?
We've been working with a group of Pleiadians called Laarkmaa for over 2 decades now. And one of the requirements they have in working with us is that we are always touching, and when we work with them, so that they can use the libraries of both of our minds together to translate their beautiful tonal language into English so people can understand their messages.
So when you started to connect with them, when you said together, like, how was that moment that you felt? Because again, this is unique that you see couples working together like this, and it's fascinating, and it is needed because that's where we're going. But what was the trigger that you knew that, hey, we need to do this together?
We felt an instant connection with this group of Pleiadians that we now call our friends and our colleagues. We knew that it was the right thing for us to be doing. We were both professionals in our separate careers. And when they introduced themselves to us, we realized that the work that we'd been doing for a lifetime was no longer important. We needed to be doing this work, to be bringing this Pleiadian wisdom to humanity in every single way we could, through lectures, books, personal sessions, anything we could do to share this wisdom. So it was an instant understanding.
And the thing that made it unique is that we both started receiving the messages simultaneously, telepathic messages simultaneously, that I would say, I just heard this, and Cullen would say, I heard the same thing. So we started speaking it out loud simultaneously until we really understood that they had to come through both of us at the same time to prevent any kind of filterization from happening.
And that's part of why we're a little bit unique, bringing the male and the female gender together in this work, because Pia and I are absolutely opposite in our outer personalities. And what I mean by that is that our understanding of love, our understanding of the big cosmic picture is absolutely the same. But individually, we're quite different. So we cancel out any personal opinion, any ego, anything that would get in the way of bringing this information purely to the public.
So let me ask you this then, when someone does, I notice here, I'm showing everybody here your services site, which is very cool here. You have personal sessions with Laarkmaa, Pleiadian Evolutionary, Pleiadian Earth's energy chart. And then there's also, they can get an intuitive reading here with Pia. Tell me what you would expect, or what you think that when someone comes to both of you to connect, what is it that you expect for them to feel afterwards or to get afterwards?
The first thing they're going to feel is love and acceptance. There's no judgment, no pressure, no any kind of anything to be anxious about. There is just a supreme presence of loving support. And when you have a personal session or evaluation with Laarkmaa, they are giving you a broader perspective than we can get on the human world.
And Laarkmaa wants to be in conversation with people. They don't just want to be speaking about what they think someone needs to know. They want a circular conversation so that there's an equal connection between what they're bringing to the person and what the person is sharing with them. So it's not just them speaking, it's a conversation back and forth that makes it a much more personal and much more I guess, evolved conversation. So it's really quite different than most channeling.
Yeah, I like both your style, and I know a lot of people will when they watch this and from before on the shows too. So that's really great. I want to thank you both for your service and really coming together in this very, very critical time for people to really help them understand really both sides of the coin, if you would, literally. So that's really great that you're doing that. And if you'd like to connect with Pia and Cullen on this, and also too, to really get to know Laarkmaa and that energy that's coming through them to see how this can give you more of a fulfilled life, the links will be in the description below. So thank you everybody for joining in with us today. Thank you again, Pia and Cullen, for your service, and we will see everybody next time. Much love.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
You're welcome.